Hey everyone, this is Dr. Ray with Pro Holistic Care. Today I want to talk to you about one of the major reasons that people have neck pain, and that is problems with the discs. So if we look at the neck and we look at the space in between the bones, that is where our intervertebral disc is. And several things can happen with the disc that can cause pain. Over time, the disc can start to degenerate, and what happens if there's not enough space for the disc, that actually starts to pinch the nerve because there's simply not enough space. But one of the other really big reasons for pain in the neck, and very common reason, is when we have bulging or herniated discs. So what happens when you have things like whiplash, injuries, sports injuries, car accidents, the disc can start to have problems. And one of the problems is that the inside part, it's a gelatinous kind of jelly part of the disc, will start to push in the outer part of the disc. When that starts to push outwards, the disc will actually start to bulge and it'll start to bump up against the nerve roots or the spinal cord. When the disc starts to bump against the nerve root or the spinal cord, that is going to create a lot of problems. A little bit of pressure on a nerve or on the spinal cord can cause severe pain. It can cause numbness, tingling in the neck, in the arm, in the shoulder, all the way down to the hand. It can also cause neck pain that turns into a headache. And even minor bulges can put so much pressure on the nerve that it can be really, really painful. And treating the disc is something that is difficult to do, and there's some specialized care out there. And one of the things that we do at Pro Holistic Care to treat the disc is called cervical decompression. We use a very gentle form called cock-cervical flexion distraction, and I'm going to show you how that works. And our main goal when we are using this technique is to take the pressure off, make more space for the nerve, and to do that in a way that's gentle and easy to do when you're in a lot of pain. So I'm going to demonstrate right now. I'm going to have you lay face down right here. So depending on the level where you have the problem with the disc, we can contact the neck very gently. We grab the neck, and one of the things we're going to do is start to open up the space for the nerve. You can see as I move this up, we decompress that disc, make more space for the nerve, and start to improve pain levels, mobility. We can even start to get some hydration back in discs that have started to degenerate. Now, the other thing that we can start to do over time is improve range of motion with this type of therapy. So a lot of people lose range of motion when they have problems with the disc because when they're moving, it's putting more pressure on the disc. So with this therapy, we can start to restore motion. Think about those times when you can't really lean your head to the left or to the right. We can also start to restore some of the mobility. Think about a time when you've hurt your neck and you can't turn it from right to left like that. This actually starts to help us improve the mobility and get you back to moving normally again. So this technique's great. If you have disc problems and you've been having trouble finding a way to treat them and you want something that's gentle, safe, effective, give us a call at Pro Holistic Care. This is a great specialized technique, and we're able to really help people with neck pain coming from the discs.